Hello and welcome to the Bones Technical Rudiment tutorial. Now I say technical because it's only going to be about techniques, not so much musicianship. And rudiments, I'm kind of stealing this term from what I found on the internet as I've been trying to find out new rhythms to put to the bones. There is a whole standard of drum rudiments that you master to become a snare drum player. I'm not suggesting I've got this systematized in such a way, but I want to take that approach to it, that there are some basic components that if you learn to string them together, you can get some pretty slick rhythms out of. So, we'll have, my goal here is to make this a library of videos. Each video will be very short on one rudiment. I'll invite response videos from all of you to elaborate on it, do it better, do it different, show me your technique, add to the picture. I'll have these response videos moderated so that I can keep them categorized as I think they should be categorized, and eventually, hopefully, we'll build up a great set of examples for anyone who wants to learn the bones. I'll accept topic suggestions as well. Currently, I've got 8 topics already lined up here, which have multiple videos beneath them. First of all, the grip. Then we have the stance or the motion. How do you hold the bones? Do you hold them upright? Do you hold them horizontal in front of you? Single clicks, double clicks, triplets, running, triplets, galloping what I call. We have quadruplets or 16th notes. I have 2 different flavors of those to demonstrate. And then we get into riffs and beats. The 8th category, we've got 4 click, 5 click, 6 click, 7 click, 8 click, and 10 click. And then the final category is exercises or practice regimens. Don't have any of those fleshed out yet, but if you've got ideas, please submit them. And if anything you have falls into these other categories, grip, stance, single, double, triple click, 16th notes, or cool rhythmic riffs that you've got going, give me a shout, drop me a video. So we'll go from there. We'll start this one off as grip. We have no grip, no thumb grip, and thumb grip. If you've seen Vash, he talks about putting the first bone in between here, letting it hang down between your fingers. Now, I was always told as a young Catholic boy that the lines of your hand represent the stamp of the Archangel Michael. You're supposed to ball your hand up like a fist and defend yourself. But I've found this long line here, which my wife tells me is also the lifeline, happens to be the perfect place to put the bone, the first bone. Clamp it in there like that, pin it down with your middle finger, and you've got the first one positioned. This is the no thumb grip. There's an alternative grip, which I know Scott Miller uses, and many others, which I'll call the thumb grip. It still stays right on the lifeline or on the downstroke of the M, but you put it up on the front forefinger. Other people may be able to elaborate a little bit more about why you would prefer one grip over the other. I tend to do this a lot more, although I have seen some value here in terms of tonal change. You can really moderate the sound of the bones by sliding the bone or holding it, angling it differently. But basically, whether you're like this or like this, the bone is coming right down the palm of your hand through the lifeline. The second bone is put vertically behind it, pinned down by your ring finger. It hangs fairly loosely, though as we get into some of the more difficult techniques, you'll find that the pressure on this bone is exactly what controls your ability to do rapid riffs or to make quick stops when you need to avoid getting that extra grace note, as they call it, in there. So there's the grip, lifeline here, pinned here, and we'll go from there in subsequent videos. Hope this is useful. Talk to you later.